The Wanted's Tom Parker has tragically died at the age of 33 following a battle with brain cancer. His beloved wife Kelsey shared the news on Instagram, confirming the singer passed away peacefully surrounded by his family. Tom has left behind his wife and their daughter Aurelia, 2, and son Bodhi, 11 months. She posted on her social media page, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that we confirm Tom passed away peacefully earlier today with all of his family by his side. Our hearts are broken. Tom was the center of our world and we can't imagine life without his infectious smile and energetic presence. We are truly thankful for the outpouring of love and support and ask that we all unite to ensure Tom's light continues to shine for his beautiful children. Thank you to everyone who has supported in his care throughout. He fought until the very end. I'm forever proud of you." The Wanted star announced he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of brain cancer, which doctors had said was inoperable and terminal in October 2020. Speaking to OK! Magazine with Kelsey, he said, "I'm still in complete shock, it's so much to take in." Kelsey added, "It has been a crazy 6 weeks. We had an inkling that something was wrong in July, but we never could have imagined it was this." Tom continued, "I knew something wasn't right, but I never expected it to be this. You never think this will happen to you." Kelsey concluded, "It still doesn't feel real. I don't think Tom will ever process this information. It's horrendous. Watching your partner go through this is so hard, because how can I tell him to not let it consume him? I take his phone away from him, because otherwise he will sit there and Google things and then end up in a hole. The more you Google, the worse possible stuff it throws at you, and that's not good for anyone." Sadly, life expectancy on average for such an illness ranges from 3 months to 18 months after diagnosis. Tom opened up about his heartbreaking battle with stage 4 glioblastoma in a Channel 4 documentary last year. Speaking about how he reacted to the difficult news about his life-threatening tumor after visiting the hospital and being diagnosed, Tom revealed he spent 3 months in his bed trying to process the illness. Sitting on the edge of his bed at the home he shares with wife Kelsey and their children in Kent, Tom started sobbing as he said he thought to himself, "I'm just gonna lie here and die. I spent 3 months of last year just laying in that bed," he said. "There was just so much to contend with. You're not just dealing with cancer, you're dealing with how other people can treat you. There's so much running through my mind. I don't want people to treat me differently because I've got something." He also admitted he couldn't stop thinking about death, tearfully adding, "It's so hard to think about the future, because I genuinely don't know what it holds anymore." Elsewhere in the documentary, Tom revealed he wanted a prognosis, but says wife Kelsey and his brother didn't want him to find out. He said he wanted to know how long he has to live, and if he was going to die. "I don't know if you'll really know how you feel about death until you're faced with it," Tom added, explaining that the general prognosis for glioblastoma is not amazing. Since finding out about his difficult diagnosis, Tom began treatment. He revealed the devastating effects of the grueling treatment he endured. Since that diagnosis, Tom underwent 30 radiotherapy sessions and 6 rounds of chemotherapy. While the treatment enhanced his chance of prolonging his life, Tom admitted that the grueling sessions left him unable to walk around the kitchen. In his C4 documentary, Tom told bandmates Max George, Shiva Kanaswaran, Jay McGuinness and Nathan Sykes, "I feel alright, mate, my voice is always a bit hoarse after treatment. When you get told you have an incurable cancer, everything just happens so quickly. Everyone's been really lovely. Loads of people have reached out. It puts things in perspective, you know what I mean, like if they've fought the battle against it then I can." Nathan Sykes joked, "I tried dancing round the kitchen the other day, it weren't happening." Tom countered with the heartbreaking admission, "I can't even walk round the kitchen let alone dance." Just earlier last month, Tom was given revolutionary treatment in Spain. Tom spent a whole week in a private hospital in the hope to become fit enough for his band's comeback shows. He jetted off for treatment after previously saying how shocked he was by the lack of help and funding for cancer patients in the UK. He hoped the revolutionary £4,000 a week treatment in Spain could swing things in his favour. However, Tom's wife was heartbroken as she announced the news today. His bandmates also released a statement shortly afterwards. A tribute posted to the band's official social media pages read, "Max, Jay, Shiva, Nathan and the whole Wanted family are devastated by the tragic and premature loss of our bandmate Tom Parker, who passed away peacefully at lunchtime today surrounded by his family and his bandmates. Tom was an amazing husband to Kelsey, and father to Aurelia and Bodhi. He was our brother, words can't express the loss and sadness we feel. Always and forever in our hearts."